So Cardi, she was in court in Queens, New York this morning. And so her assault case, you know, the assault case with the strippers in Queens.
They were actually
adjourned
in the strip club.
All right, getting it all confused. Anyway, so they were adjourned. It's been adjourned until April. So reporters were asking her questions because there's a story out that she and Offset are back together. So they asked her about it, and she said, "We working things out, baby." But you know, she's giving us mixed messages because TMZ actually reported that they were back together and she was moving back to Atlanta back into the home with Offset. And she actually fired off a tweet saying, "TMZ, why you be lying? I haven't even been in ATL since Christmas." And then she deleted it.
All right, well, Cardi B certainly has been hinting that she wants to get back with Offset. Last week, she posted this picture of Offset kissing their daughter Culture, and her caption was, "I want to go home."
Oh, that's so sweet.
It is really sweet.
Well, I'll tell you this. If Cardi is in Atlanta this weekend, she's going to make all the money. And if she's in that home with Offset, I would say you should Airbnb it, darling, because you can make so much money. This weekend, you kidding? Everyone's looking for a place to stay in Atlanta.
I know.
True.
Yeah, stars like Travis Scott and Cardi B get ready to descend on the city of Atlanta for Super Bowl 53. Atlanta native T.I. has a set of rules that A-list visitors need to follow when they land on his home turf. So let me tell you what they are. So he posted 11 Atlanta Super Bowl rules to Instagram. Rule number 8, we respect our homeless. Please call them Unc or Auntie respectively.
That's right.
And also drop them $1 or $2. Now, see, I'm adding my own rules to it right now.
Yeah, you should definitely do that.
So rule number 11, if you don't pay your stripper, she will fight you. All right?
That's true, because those girls work hard for the money.
Okay.
And all those ballers coming up in there in Atlanta,
And the
where
guys
them
do
dollars
too.
at? Exactly. Huh?
That's the guy strippers too. They work hard
What
for
kind
the
of
money.
stripper? Ain't
All
nobody
right.
talking about no guy
Rule number 1.
Stripper.
Anybody can sell you parking.
Now that goes back to what you said about Auntie and Unc, the homeless people. The homeless people in Atlanta will definitely not only sell you parking, but they will also guide you into your parking spot. But after they do that, you have to pay them. You got to see them with that money.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Unc and Auntie, they getting paid.
There you go.
It's Celine Dion's world, and we're just living in it. Yesterday, it was announced that a film about her life called The Power of Love is in the works, and I am so excited for that. Now, this week, she crushed it at Paris Fashion Week. Look at her here in Armani.
Yes.
It looks amazing. But it wasn't that long ago that Celine stepped out looking like this, and this, and this on the red carpet. I'm a huge Celine fan, but Bevy, how did she transform from homegrown to haute couture?
Well, I'll tell you, it's actually a quite amazing transformation. While she's been a style icon for about a decade, she really ramped it up when she collaborated with stylist to the A-list, Mr. Laura Roach. And she's come a long way, baby. Let's take a look at Celine's looks from Paris Fashion Week. It's our 6th list. First up, we have a Maison Margiela look, yes. Sneakers, $925. The yellow dress is sold out. And there's a hybrid herringbone iris sweater jacket, also by Maison Margiela. Love all of these things separately. The sneakers not so much, but all together, not my favorite look.
I think it looks good.
You think it looks good?
Yeah, it's like casual street couture. And
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you better make it up. Okay, good for you. Here's the thing, though. When you're an avant-garde fashionista, there are oftentimes when you have a miss, and this is just one of them, and it's okay.
Yeah, you know, Bevy, I agree with you, but I do think if anyone else but Celine wore this, it would have been a disaster, and she makes it, like, not quite a disaster.
Okay, well,
Right?
next up we have an Alexander Vautier look, that's right. Now, this is a jumpsuit. Look at that plunging neckline, the exaggerated 1980s shoulder pads, which traditionally people like to wear because it makes your waist look even smaller. They call that a wasp waist. But now, people have been commenting on Celine looking incredibly thin. They've been, like, you know, kind of raining on her parade. But Celine has heard them and clapped back by saying, in the sun, she said, "Don't bother. Don't take a picture if you like it. I'll be there. If you don't, leave me alone." Well, you go ahead, Celine.
We have some serious news to get to. We're going to start with a potential break in the investigation into the brutal attack of our friend Empire star Jussie Smollett. So police tells us that they found footage of people of interest. They released photos last night of 2 people who were walking around the vicinity where Jussie Smollett was allegedly assaulted. It allegedly happened in the 300 block of East North Water Street in downtown downtown Chicago. It's a very upscale neighborhood, but apparently that block it's pretty scary from what people tell me. If you're walking there around 2 a.m. At night. Remember, Jussie was walking alone when two men allegedly attacked him and was yelling racial slurs and homophobic slurs at him, and they tied a noose around his neck.
And then doused him with an unknown substance.
Right. Yeah, it's just horrible. Well, Jussie was walking alone, but we found out at Variety he was actually on the phone with his music manager, whose name is Brandon Z. Moore. So he confirmed to police that he was on the phone with Jussie at the time, and he actually told us that he heard those words, MAGA country, being yelled, because that's what Jussie told the police, is that when they had racial slurs, they also said, this is MAGA country, something like that. This is what Brandon Z. Moore, his manager, told us. He said, quote, I heard that clearly. I heard the scuffle, and I heard the racial slurs. There's some more details being confirmed by him.
Well, thankfully, Jussie, he is home recovering. His rep confirmed to me that he is going to perform on Saturday at the Troubadour in Los Angeles. So we will hopefully see him on Saturday.
I love that. Yeah, just, you know, the show must go on, and Jussie's such a trooper. Can't even imagine after such a devastating, horrific attack, but look at him. He's still doing it.
Definitely. He is definitely a fighter, my love. So I'm not surprised he's going to show up and show out at that show. So,
yeah. And the story is still developing. The police are actually looking to question those people of interest in that video. So if anyone has any information, call Area Central Detectives at 312-747-8382 or report it anonymously at cpdtip.com. Again, that's cpdtip.com.